12 hours today, but um, so I bought a new cable that should let me charge with a fast charger and still have the data go. So it's like a splitter where it splits the power and the and the data out. So I was hoping that it showed up today, but it hasn't yet. All right, but let's get back into it. It's chapter 4, Convergence. Ooh, well that's a new thing, or just a new color, I guess. I think it does the same thing, but it looks a little different. Service memo. The old canal is finally clean. And locks 4 to 7 have been serviced. In all my time as a water surveyor, I've never seen the water level this low. But at least I was able to give the canal a good clean. Let's just say it was about time. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I've never been so filthy in my entire life. Off the clock for this sleep. Until next time. Ida. So give me one more moment here. Sorry, I know we just came back from break. Forgot to take care of something. Oh, mouse, please. One second. Hope everyone's having a lovely Saturday. Okay. Do. Um. Okay. Okay. We are back. We are back. Sorry about that. Just forgot to do something. All right. What is this? What is this? Hmm. This kind of reminds me of like the Sea of Thieves, the coral like areas. Um, I wish I could play Sea of Thieves. Oh. Oh, that's... Nope. Okay. That was interesting. Yeah, unfortunately for me, it's like Sea of Thieves has just gotten too sweaty. Maybe we'll do the offline stuff if there's some content worth doing. Ah. Okay. Hmm. Cool. I know we missed at least one of those, so if there's an achievement for unlocking them all, we're probably not going to get it. Oh. Wait. There's something else over here? Sorry. I like to explore. Yes. Well, there's so much to explore. We probably need this. Or do we just use the same shell? Ooh. Logbook 12 octaves, 2/6, 8 primes after Jusant. To the peaks I go. Come what may. From chasm to salt marsh, I make my way. To the peaks I go, come what may, to find true love again one day. To find true love again one day. Up in the clouds, I went astray, from ravine to frozen pass of gray. Till the clouds, watch me as I make my way. Will I find my true love again one day? Soul was singing that to himself as we gathered lichen for hot drinks. I asked him to repeat it to me later. When he was young, Sol would hear the old woman singing that song. Let's just say he's not as young as he used to be. The clouds watch me as I make my way. To him, it's confirmation. The song is a map. Following the words will lead us to the ballast. Mete, is it Mete? Mete didn't want to say a word, and she can usually out-chatter even a weave beak. We returned empty-handed, but it felt good to be climbing again as a trio. Like when we first set out on our climb. Everything was so much simpler back then. Later, Mete told me she was tired of this expedition. She was sick of all the water in the clouds stuff. She doesn't believe it anymore. Or not enough. She doesn't know what to do. Return to low tide? Is there even anyone left there anymore? She dares ask that question. I merely write down, if ballast were real, why would they stay in the clouds? Could they be stuck there because the cycle stopped? Or is their presence stopping the world from waking up? And what am I doing on this hunting expedition? I miss my lighthouse. Is Higfield's old sundial in someone's thoughts too? One place for the ocean and another for the sun. Are there others? No one seems to be paying attention to these old shipwrecks from another era. We've gotten used to them now. If we've forgotten that, what else have we forgotten? It worries me to see Meta withdraw into her shell more and more each sleep. But she's still climbing, come what may. Okay, this is interesting. Ah! Jay! Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Welcome in.
Hello there.
Yo. Just enjoying this game. Wait, what was this? I'm not sure what this is. We're looking at. Yeah, I've been enjoying this game. This is kind of a world discovery game. There's some catastrophe has. I don't even know if this is Earth, to be honest. They just drop you right into this game. This is a Don't Nod game. So same makers of Life is Strange, Amphileon we played a couple weeks ago, Vampire, Ghost of New Eden. So that dev. We played a lot of their games. They just drop you in with no explanation of who we are, what we're doing, what our motivations are. None of that. So they just drop us in and yeah. You always playing games up in here. But we figured out there's some kind of world-ending event, and we're essentially following in the footsteps of the people who came before and reading, trying to figure out what happened. The rain stopped, the oceans dried up, and humanity's just been living off of what water it could collect. The humans that were here before, we're essentially just following in their footsteps. So yeah, it's interesting game. Good gameplay. Good gameplay mechanics. They very slowly feed you what's going on. Is that Yisa? We'll go with that. Yisa, thank you for the support. Thanks to you, we can continue to work to protect 3-humped Saurians. Without your help, we would never have been able to renovate our shelter. I'm also happy to announce that the time has come. We've begun releasing some of our rescued Saracens back into the wild. This time we're working with sparkle shroom growers to preserve shaded areas vital to the Saracens. I'm confident that reintroducing them back into their natural habitat will be a success. It's still unclear how we're going to help the remaining ones adapt to life on the Great Plain. But now that this first phase is complete, at least the species survival is assured. Thanks again, Anne. We did finish up Fishbowl. We finished up Fishbowl this morning. Very, very good. Very, very good. Kind of sad, but very, very good. I enjoyed it immensely. Let us actually... There we go. I'll go back down here. And there's one place we didn't explore, and I want to go back. To here. Oh no, we did. Or did we? Yeah, okay. We did explore everything here. Okay. Actually, let's see what this is first. This has like been one of the most branching parts of the game, where there's just been kind of branches everywhere. Okay, that leads back to here. Yeah, we've just been climbing this tower for a couple hours. This has been the first kind of like underground, I guess, indoors area. For the most part, we're on this giant tower that's like a mountain, except it's just vertical. Hey, Mama. Sadri asked me to clear out the cellar so they could store furniture there. And I came across some old clothes that must have belonged to Grandpa. They don't look like anything they don't look like anything we wear here anyway. I had to throw them all out. Some SARs had made their nest in them and chewed them all up. I wonder what it was like up there. The storm. Did you ever go back? You said it drove Grandpa completely crazy, but I never got a chance to talk to him about it. No, he never talked about much of anything. The old man wasn't the chattiest of folks. The wind picked up. I don't remember how old I was. I could barely stand on my own 2 feet. That was a long time ago, when a storm like that came along. I wasn't allowed to go outside. I wasn't allowed to do much, come to think of it. Those were different times, huh? Then everything stopped. That part, you know. But up here, oh, the raging storm struck. The wind howled and howled. It was enough to drive you mad. We couldn't live up there anymore. You see, so we came down here. And now there's talk of climbing down again. Will it ever end? Okay. I thought that would be the way to go. Oh. Okay. This is the way to go. Hello. That. Just squeaking. Oh, here we go. Humidity ain't as bad as yesterday, but it's still, ugh, yeah. Actually, it's pretty good here. It's pretty good here, surprisingly, right now. I actually just I just turned off my AC and opened my windows up. Yeah, usually it'd be unbearable. But it's not too bad. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Oh, there we go. Let's go. You got it. We docked for a while at the home of an old local farmer, Gal. To him, always having a wall within reach of to him, always having a wall within reach and a roof over your head is comforting. A feeling of safety. You don't get in open air. He made me laugh. The sky? No thank you. I saw it once, and it made me dizzy. Gal seems to be all alone in the world, but he can't bring himself to leave the tower. We don't have to ask him twice for him to tell us about water. He mainly remembers the sound it made when he was just a tadpole, as he put it, and the silence that followed the drought. He spoke of full canals and waterfalls, of of mud and pruny skin, and I wasn't the only one listening. In the light of the glowing mushrooms, people's faces were exhausted, but their eyes were bright. The entire group hung on to every word. Who will listen to his stories once we're gone? We ended up staying at the farm, delaying our departure just a little longer. There was no shortage of excuses. Gal's farm needs extra hands. There was a building frame to repair, spare parts to track down, ropes to replace. It felt good to be working on something concrete rather than wearing myself out on an interminable climb, chasing after legends. Probably the same feeling that keeps me craving my little sculptures, or keeps me carving my little sculptures. When it was time to leave, Mete stayed behind. There was no need to explain. The group understood. All of us were secretly hoping to stay at Gal's farm. Well, I was. But I guess I'm still holding out a glimmer of hope for this expedition. Saying goodbye to Mete was probably the hardest thing I had to do since I started this climb. I don't know if I'll feel like writing anymore, or I'll have the energy to do. So, goodbye, maybe. Bianca. Jen, are you still around? How are things out there? Still no rain? I hosted a group from your part of the tower here, off chasing clouds or whatever's in them. We had a great time, and I got a new housemate out of it too. A youngster who reminds me of you. It'll be nice having two of us to run what's left of the farm. Hey old man, great to hear from you. And I'm glad to know you're in good company. Cass and I were actually just talking about the odd jobs I used to do. It's been a while since the harvest, hasn't it? When I think back to it now, it seems crazy how many people would come help. You picked these sparkle shrooms. Well, mostly because of the pies you made them for snack time. You know you never did give me that recipe. Okay. We need some more uppies. Guess we... This doesn't seem to help us at all. Well, hello? I don't think we can make that jump. No. Okay. Can we climb this? Oh, we can. No, we can't grab onto that, though. Why can't we climb this? What does this do for us? Oh, we can climb this. That does not look climbable at all. Oh. Okay. No. I'll go that way. Dang it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hello? Just combobulate. Why can't I detach the... That was so weird. Nope. Where are we going? That's not at all where I want to go. There we go. The game's anchor points are getting really weird. Okay. Oh, it's these things. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Go. Nope. You. Nope, 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 nope. Just rest actually real fast. Okay. Yeah, we're here now. Turn, turn, turn. Well, this is certainly a place. Sounds so spooky in here. So it looks like almost like an hourglass? What's at the top? Is that the sun? Sometimes these things make perfect sense. Like, you look at them and it's like, they make perfect sense. Sometimes they're so abstract. This is kind of cool. It's almost giving me like God of War vibes. Oops. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't think we can actually make a fatal... I don't think we can make a fatal drop intentionally. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to check how many chapters this game was. It's 6. 6 chapters. We're at chapter 4. Say no to locks. Water and people should flow freely. We can't deny many for the sake of the few. In the current crisis, it's our duty to stand in solidarity with living things. To confine the water is to confine us all. Regular information sessions at the Market Canteen, the White Water Collective. This is where we came in. Oh, I didn't even... Am I blind? Oh wait, that's blocked off, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Well, I'm glad we went that way, though. Community Canteen, upcoming activities. Permanent team to fight water insecurity. Fundraising dinners for the White Water Collective. Repair workshop, all items accepted. Note, the canteen will now open 1 prime earlier to reduce overcrowding. Pay what you can. To help in the kitchen, arrive early in the sleep. All help welcome. No one comes by anymore. I haven't sold a single flower. Should I switch careers? But I don't know how to do anything besides taking care of plants. I might as well write poetry, right? Or at least, roses are red, violets are blue. Where has everyone gone to? Yeah. Oh, I hate those things. I never see them before I step on them. I guess if I saw them, I wouldn't step on them. Oh, that's quite the Brilla Gazette, issue 37, 8 octaves and 2/5 after Jusant. Editorial. In this issue of the Gazette, we're looking at an animal from the outside for once. The weavebeak. Weavebeaks are the only animal found in every region of the tower, every known region at least. Sometimes they even venture into our tunnels. These medium-sized birds are known for their all-white feathers and blue comb. It's not uncommon to see the playful birds gliding through the warm drafts that rise up from the cliffs of the tower. They're also extremely curious and can often be found perched near climbing routes, observing and commenting on what's happening with their fellow birds. Not only are weavebeaks social creatures, they're also skilled builders. They work together to build their nests, which have multiple entrances and can house dozens of weavebeaks. They're constantly strengthening and expanding their nests, and are always on the lookout for twigs. Hence the expression, working like a weavebeak. Did you know weavebeak combs open and close depending on their mood? The wide comb means the weavebeak is alert or stressed about something, or someone. But enough chatter. Keep reading for an in-depth look at the lives of these outwardly unassuming yet fascinating birds. Dear editor, I've only read the editorial and I'm already outraged. It all sounds very nice, but you might want to think before publishing such nonsense. Weavebeaks are thieves. They're always stealing my wood to build their nests. I'm unsubscribing. Sign, a disgruntled citizen. Hit him with the unlike, unfollow. I've got after waking up zombie feeling syndrome. I hate that. Well, hopefully you get some of your energies back. I had to wake up early for work early this week on Tuesday morning, and it threw off like my whole week. So I'm finally recovered. But yeah, it definitely put me in that fog. And it was only an hour before I normally wake up too. But it was enough that I think I was just tired already because I was prepping for this big upgrade, and I had to stay up late already. So I stayed up late on Tuesday, or I was working late on Tuesday. I didn't really stay up all that late, but I was just working late, and then I was working late on Monday, and then had to wake up early on Tuesday. It really threw me off. There we go. But I'm good now. I was able to get up early. Got up early. Got all my stuff done. Got breakfast. And get stream going. So. Ooh. I'm fighting to fix your sleep so you can be more normal. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, once your sleep schedule gets... Oh, wow. Broke, it can be a pain. I like how we don't use a safety rope for these, even though these are like super sketchy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're like, there's no way. The game just wanted to show. They just wanted to flex on us. They're like, look at our scenery design. Ooh, 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 ooh. Why is this jump so weird? Just jump. There you go. Oh, no. Complete more than 200 jumps or double jumps throughout the game. All right, we unlocked that achievement. Okay. Trying to jump. Ah, okay. I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? No. I almost did a silly thing. Oh no! Oh well. Wanted to. You want to try to hold on to the tops of them if you can. I guess that wouldn't have helped us all that much. So I think we have to go this way. Yes, we do. Okay, hold on. We gotta rest. We gotta rest. Yeah. Ugh, my hands are cramping. I'm honestly like gripping my controller like I'm doing the freaking climbing. Ooh. So my hands are gonna be freaking in pain. So pretty. You know I gotta explore. You know I gotta go the opposite. Oh, well, it's a good thing we did. Huh? Go. Okay. Climb, gamer, climb. Sorry, Ada. I have to go to the market. Their water inlet is acting up again. Things are starting to get complicated. I really thought that by holding back the water, but there's nothing to be done. The basins are empty. I think it's time for a more radical change. What would have happened if we let the water flow freely from the start? I'm boring you with my musings, but sometimes I get the feeling we've made a big mistake. There's a pier collapsing in the Boatman district. Do you think you could take care of it? Hey, is it Joe? Things are nonstop at the moment. I'll have to go fishing for a new team to shore up. Gas is already over at 2 pillars site. As for the other stuff, I don't know what to say. What's done is done. Alright, I'll pick up the supplies I need. And then I'm off to the Boatman district. So I'm wondering, I'm guessing their dams and locks caused some kind of issue with whatever maybe this giant tree thing is. And maybe injured it or killed it. And it was maybe drawing the water out from the clouds and distributing it. So instead of trying to save it, they probably should have just let it flow. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Hey, big guy. I hope you're well. You know, I still don't like the thought of you perched above that basin. It's too big. We just aren't made for open air. You'd be better off in our tunnels, where it's cozier. You might have already heard, but Anne's barge is finally getting back on dry land. They can't drive it anymore. They say, but you should see them now. They've never been so busy. They're working at a SAR rescue center, or some such thing. If you can believe it. Who'd want to save SARs? Seriously. They always look so disgruntled, like they're judging us. But things haven't been easy for Anne. And they seem happy again. That's what matters. Your father played a song for you. It was beautiful. May the currents be kind to you, wherever they are. Wait, was there another? No. Sure. Oh, wow. Okay. Nope. Hold on. Need to swap batteries. All right. Swing. Oh my gosh, stop wall running. Nope. Okay. Where are we off to? Oh no! No, 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 no! Dang it. We're almost there too. I got greedy. We're gonna get greedy again. Peak 2 looks great. Hmm. I watched some of the Game Awards. Oh, come on. I watched the Summer Game Fest, sorry. Not Game Awards. Man, the Twitch feed. Dang it. The Twitch feed was pretty terrible. Like, it was so laggy. I don't know what was going on. You know this climbing part with the stamina bar definitely took inspiration from Breath of the Wild? Probably. This whole game does have a, it does have a kind of a Zelda feel to it in terms of like how it's just this blank slate of a world and Link doesn't really contribute much to the storytelling directly. I'm actually pretty disappointed in all the gaming showcases so far this year. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot that has really caught my eye. But that's okay. I have so many games to catch up on and to fall back on. Just as long as new games, great games come out. I still have so many in my backlog that even with last year's drought, I still have many games that I need to catch up on. We're the water surveyors. In the dark tunnels, we guide, clean, navigate rivers and streams. So the water called forth in the day and the sky can fill, nourish, cherish all living things. You know, I didn't even look to see where we're going. Surely not down there. I mean, Wolverine is basically the main one I'm interested in. Capcom and the Pokemon Company need to stop messing around and actually give us RE1 remake and Pokemon First Gen remake. I did see the new Gundam trailer. I never know what to think about Gundam games, to be honest. Whoa. Is this where we're supposed to go? It doesn't feel like it. Well, I guess we're here now, so we're going. Hopefully that was right, because we can get back up there. Oh no, was this the beginning? No, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Most of them sucked, yeah. I love Gundam. I'm waiting for that one gym. I would be... I'm not going to put too much anticipation into it just because I know the chances of it being actually good are slim. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. Anymore, it's almost like Call of Duty. Like, I don't even care about which the next one is. It's coming out. I don't care in the slightest. If it's good, I might play it, but eh. More slim than a Slim Jim. I used to play every single COD. The last Call of Duty game was the first game I've ever refunded on Steam. Yeah, I played every single one before Black Ops 7. I often wonder what would happen if the rain had returned. Would we still have met? Or would we have led parallel lives elsewhere, each of us unaware of the other's existence, as much as seeing the Great Basin dry up? More, each sleep fills me with despair. I can't help but be happy by your side. I kind of like that. That's very this is very reminiscent. This is very apt since we just played Until Then. I don't care about it at all. I feel nothing new about it except the story, and they tried something different. It's usually some sci-fi weapon or suit now. Yeah. I used to have a group that we played a lot of multiplayer. We used to play a lot of Search and Destroy and had a lot of fun playing those. Yeah, we don't really play much anymore. But yeah, I had a big group of friends that we used to play a lot, and that was a lot of fun. But the game definitely got stale, and everyone that came out, we were playing less and less, to the point where it was like a month or two after launch, we would not even be playing it anymore. We'd play it at launch, and then we play it for, 30, 40 hours, and then we get tired of it, and another 8 or 9 months, we'd be back. So yeah, it just kind of like, it kind of grew old, and then just repetitive, I guess, and each game was getting just slightly worse than the last, slightly more dependent on battle passes, and slightly more dependent on meta builds and stuff like that. And Call of Duty was never that. It wasn't about meta playing. It was about quick reaction. Yeah, so used to love it. Now it's just like eh. And the story, the single player was so atrociously bad. I would have bought it only for the single player. But the single player was so hilariously bad, I didn't even want to play that. But yeah, Until Then, we saw like what happened when the two lovers had to basically live parallel lives, never having met each other. That was also a very good game, and a kind of a sad game, but still a very good game, and also still a hopeful game. Hello? COD campaign is the only reason I play it, other than possibly playing Warzone. Yeah, I was never, I played like H1Z1 and a little bit of PUBG, mainly H1Z1. But I never got into the I never got much into the those arena type shooters. Are those I don't even know what kind of shooter is that? It's not arena. Arena's like Unreal Tournament. It's whatever that genre of shooter is called. I never really got into them much. No. Hold on. I'm very much into competitive shooters, or I was. Battle Royale. Sorry. Battle Royale. Yeah, they were never really my jam. No, I was also, my brain is also smooth. It's not a new type of shooter, but it's like so niche, it's hard to remember. I guess anymore it's not, because you know, like everyone's been trying to emulate the lightning that Fortnite caught. Wait, is there nothing up here? Oh, there is. Where does this go, though? I do get the appeal of battle royale shooters. Like I said, I used to play them, but I enjoy watching people play them. I enjoy watching people play them. I don't mind like watching people stream them. I just don't enjoy playing them myself. What the heck? So, such a weird jump. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, fine. Is it me, or does it seem like Achilles is in the new Odyssey? Achilles is in the new Odyssey. Literally a freaking twig? Huh? Achilles shouldn't be in the Odyssey. Achilles should technically be dead by the time the Odyssey starts. Oh, this is okay, yeah, there's nothing else there. Person they got acting has him as scrawny, like a child pulled from the street. Give an armor and ring. That's weird. Yeah, Achilles should be, I mean, he's like one of the greatest soldiers of all time. He's not usually described as like huge, like giant, you know, but he definitely shouldn't be scrawny. Thanks, little firefly guys. Is that water? Is that a thunderstorm? Oh. Chapter 5, Mirage.